Hi guys, how is everyone this evening? I was going to say on Friday evening, but it's not Friday, it's Tuesday. My day hasn't been going very well. I said this morning, but sure it's Saturday this morning. Um I don't know what day of the week it is. Um Not sure how it's going to go today because I have a feeling it's going to be quiet. Um I think it's because Luna's coming up. Um, but I have asked for my spirit guides and spirit to come in and hi Shalima. I hope I say that right. I have I always try to put it together to see does it make a different word. I don't hold on a second. Can you close out that door? Thank you. Now hopefully I won't be disturbed. So I'm calling on my spirits. My spirit guides and everyone else, whoever wants to come in and have a chat with me and bring messages or anything else. If there's anybody out there, I've got a cold leg. It felt like there was dripping water on it. My right leg right up at the hip. It felt like water being dripped on it. I'm not sure if that's significant or not. I won't be reading chat because sometimes chat disrupts me. And it's going to be quiet tonight. I'm not sure why. But anyway, I do have a lot to talk about. The solar system is all over the place. I'm not sure if people have seen the moon, but the moon has been moving from one place to the next, and it's been coming up in different places than it should be. In the last 12 months, we've had a red moon, a pink moon, all different colours of moons. And the last 12 months have been particularly chaotic for people. Anybody that's a water sign will feel this more so than the other signs. All signs will feel it, but for different reasons. The water signs will be completely taken over by it because the water signs are sorry. Yawning is the sign of yawning is the sign of lung problems. So I'm not sure if the lung problems are connected to the water on the hip. I would say they are at the moment. Why the air and the lungs are involved in yawning is because your body is yawn response is from lack of oxygen. So if your body takes in less oxygen than it needs, and the response your lungs will give your brain is to take in more oxygen, therefore you yawn to suck in all the oxygen. Oh, hold on. So I'm not sure if the first person that's coming in had a lung problem, or it's telling me that the person that it wants to talk to has a lung problem. I'm asking, is it COPD? But it's not yet. It's not yet, but it could become COPD if it's not seen to now. So if the person, I'll try and explain what the spirit looks like in a moment, but I'm getting the messages first. I'm getting them auditory. If the person I'm talking to here at the moment hasn't got severe respiratory problems at the moment, if they don't take care of themselves, it will turn into that. At the moment, it's just like a bronchitis. I'm so sorry. I'll have to keep yawning until I get all the message out. I'm so sorry. Excuse me for that. It's like upper respiratory problem at the moment. It's like asthma, bronchitis, something like that, but it can turn into something more severe if it's not taken care of. Okay, please make it stop. I've had enough of the yawning. Thank you. Please make that stop. Is there anything else? Did you need... Okay. I'm not sure if the person themselves needed something put onto the sole of their shoe or into the sole of their shoe, or they're telling me the person with the lung problem is, but I think it's the person themselves. And there was a significant size difference. Some people might only have a quarter inch or an inch or so, but this was quite a big size difference. It's a woman, and to be fair to her, she's looking familiar to me, the way she's dressing. So she would have been she would have definitely dressed like the Irish women back in the day. She's very secretive about where she came from. she's saying to me, you're brought into the world one way and you go out the same way. Like if you come in naked and you go out naked, it doesn't matter what your background is. So she's very secretive about her background and where she would have come from. I'm asking her, if that's the case, then why are you showing me your home? I have to say her home was beautiful and colourful, and it was very, very beautiful. Because I'd be discreet. Okay. All right. Yes. Yeah. Yes, it is on that leg. Yeah, the right side is where the step would have been put onto her shoe or into her shoe. I'm not sure if she got attached onto the bottom of the heel of her shoe or she put it into the heel of her shoe, because she's not showing me that much information. She's just telling me she had to get a step on her shoe. And that's why I was feeling the coldness on the hip, because it was it eventually started causing her problems up her leg and into her hip. She is possibly the one that had the emphysema. And advising you, if you don't emphysema, that is a lung issue, is it? Okay, I won't Google it. Sorry. Yeah, so it's not COPD or any of them. It'll start out as a small issue, but if you don't get it looked after when it's bronchitis or something like that, it will turn into something more severe. So be careful of how much cigarettes you smoke, if somebody else around you smokes. Vapes are not much better. Okay. I'd have thought they were an awful lot more better than tobacco and all the other chemicals that are in cigarettes now. Yeah, I know Woodbines were worse. Yes, I know Woodbines were worse. But you do know all the chemicals that's put into them now. Okay. Hi, Shmita. I think she wants to stay with me for a while. She's actually sitting. There's a yoki there, a shelf there that hasn't been put up yet, and she's actually sitting on the shelf watching what's going on around me. So, yeah, she can stay. I'll do some cards until I see will somebody else come in. Oh, sorry. I don't know why everyone's quiet this evening. Probably because I'm mixing up my days. I'm mixing up their days as well. They don't know where they are either. That's me a joke. So messages from the angels. I haven't done a reading in a long time. Mostly because the spirits come straight to me with the messages that they want to get across. I don't know how this is looking at Shmita, because I'm on my phone and blind as a bat and the writing is really tiny, so I do have to go up and look into it. So StreamYard is very quiet. YouTube is quiet all day, actually. No. Sure. Yeah. It's okay. Okay, so I didn't even ask for... It's okay. All right, so I didn't even ask for a card for anybody, so it gave me a card for myself. So I have to stay in meditation and do... I do actually have to get back into doing all that. You didn't get the whole moon cycle thing at the start. I haven't really spoke about it because I knew it was going to be a long-term thing. The moon cycle for the last 12 months has been chaotic. If you can remember all the different moon colors that we've had pink and red, and at one stage I thought we were going to have a nightclub because it was changing color that often. But it's been everything is changing. There's going to be a lot of change going on in the earth, on earth. And the moon is aligning with those changes. So that's why it has been different colors. It's been rising in different places. So I think over here it rises in the east. I think it rises in the east everywhere. But it's been rising all over the place. And then all of a sudden it'll be just there. And it wouldn't have risen anywhere. It would be just there. My ear is itchy. Okay. You want to speak to your mommy? Okay. I'll tell her now. Okay. Ali, there's a message for you. Shmita. Shmita, there's a message for you. A little person wants you to tell his mommy that he loves her. That was the itch in my ear. He was trying to catch my attention. Okay. He's got a red football. Okay. Tell his mommy he loves her. He misses her. He's got a red football and he gets his sandwiches in triangles. And he's gone skipping off. Hi, Team Psych Ward. Hi, Michelle. Oop, boot. Who says that? Oop, boot. Gary Unfiltered. That's who says the book, I think. Or is it Monty? It could be Monty. Yeah, so will you tell that? You've just confused the living daylights out of me now, Shmita. Oh, you'd love a card. No problem, Team Psych Ward. No problem at all. Shmita has me confused. Okay. Your card is Isaiah. Hi, Jen. Isaiah is card of new beginnings and new ideas and putting ideas into fruition, and when you have new ideas, to put them to work for you and to start them and to do them. Don't start any of the new ideas. No, you have to start new ideas and put into place new situations in your life that you need to have yourself protected in your future. He's at me here again. Hold on. Just messing with me now. Hey, Mo. Yeah, it's a new beginning. It's time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching you and watching over you, guiding and protecting you during these changes. You can see that? I would say take it slow with the changes though, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself right now or other people. Okay. He's still there. It's Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. And he is protecting you from all kinds of harm. The worst is now behind you, and now you can relax and feel safe, Shmita. I'm not getting the camera right. Here, I'll put one up at a time. Jesus. Will you leave them alone? Okay. All right, you were trying to show me how to do it right. Okay. He's a cheeky one. Okay. Yeah, all the gang are here. Take it slow. girls. I don't even know anymore. Card for Mo. Oh, cards for Mo. Mo, are you letting people stand in your way? I wouldn't have thought you'd be the type of person to be letting others talk down to you and stuff. You're more powerful than that. You're not the type of person to let people speak to you in the manner that they've been speaking to you. Stop that. Let them stop that. They've done. Over and done with. Yeah. I don't know if you can read that. You didn't feel it was safe for you to come across and be your true self, but it is safe for you to come across and be your true self. And you, in fairness, you should be. You shouldn't be letting anybody talk down to you in the way that these people have been talking down to you. However, I would advise extra training. If you train, if any sort of training comes up, or night classes, or anything at all like that comes up for you, and you will get the opportunity, I would take it. Because then certain people can't talk down to you. I can't read. That's why you use Jen to fight your battles. Jen, you fight everyone's battles. Jesus. The reason this person thinks that they can talk down to you is because you're on a par with them, or they might be just a little bit above you on your par, and they think they can use that to their advantage. So if you get the chance, and you will, because the card is coming up telling you that there is school and studying and education to help your life's purpose, personal growth at this time, and the angels will guide you and help you with this process. So schooling will come to put you just ahead enough of this person, so as if they try and come at you again, that you will have that little bit more knowledge, you'll have that little bit more experience and education to quieten them and hush them up. You're looking for money for something. I can show you how you can get abundance and how you can manifest abundance, but there is abundance coming to you. Sometimes I've gotten this card for people, and I keep warning people about this card because I've gotten myself in trouble so much with this card. It's unreal, right? So there is abundance coming to you, right? So it'll come unexpectedly. There. Now, I still can't read it. It'll come unexpectedly, and you need quite a sum though, but I don't think this is going to cover quite a sum. But that, I'll tell you a story about that card. There's been oftentimes, oh God, I've gotten that abundance card for people, and they've gone and got a lottery ticket, won €2, or went outside and found a fiver on the ground. Okay, to the other world, to the angels and spirits and spirit guides and everything that's across the veil. Amount it's like years, right? In years, 10 years might have passed for us, but for them it would have been like blink of an eye. So they'll say, you'll get it soon, but you might be waiting 20 years for it. And abundance is exactly like that. They have no concept of money. They have no concept of time. They have no concept of, because they don't need it. They don't need it over there. So it doesn't make any difference to them. It doesn't make any sense to them. So if you don't get the abundance that you're looking for, actually, I'd ask for a bit less than what you need. And you'd possibly get it then. But the angels are telling you you're getting your abundance. But as I say, they've caught me out so many times. And they also like messing with me. They like to get me in trouble. They like messing with me. And people have come and said, do you know, Samantha, you know that abundance thing? You know, I thought I was getting thousands. Yeah, I just won a scratch card. I was like, oh God, they've done it again to me. But that's abundance to them. That's, oh my God, they've got something that they didn't have a minute ago. And I think that on earth, in the physical body, we should be feeling the same way, but we don't. Abundance to us is, actually, it's too much. In fairness, we actually, on earth, we have too much. We've culminated too much. And across there, they don't need anything. They don't need for anything. I hope I'm making myself clear, but abundance to them isn't what our abundance and needs are. But you will always get what you need. You mightn't get what you want, as a good Rolling Stones song, but you will always get what you need. Also, another thing, with needs and wants, you might think you want A, B, and C. But your angels and your spirits and your people that have crossed over that are looking down, keeping an eye on you, no, it's not A, B, and C that you want. It's what you want, but it's not what you need. I hope there's a drink in here. Probably not. It's not what you need. And you will get what you need. You will get what you need, but you won't get what you want. Because they have no meaning of want either, because they don't want for anything. All they have to do is say, oh God, they don't need anything. So what would they say? I'm not gonna mock them or anything, because everybody in here knows I do not mock spirits, because they're higher beings than me. They know more than me. They're greater than I am. I'm just me. They're special. So I don't even know what to say that they'd want, because they don't want for anything. Because when they don't even have to ask. Does that make sense? If they think Disneyland, they're there. If they think a drink, it's there. If they think whatever they think, they have it. also what's coming about is that we will have that ability here on Earth in the next 1,000 years or so. We will be growing that ability ourselves to be. We lost it. We shouldn't have lost it. We were supposed to still have it. It was an ability that we were supposed to have been left with when we came to Earth. Whoever thought of the language, well, obviously it was for nefarious reasons, so as we could do bad things with language. But we weren't supposed to have to speak. We were supposed to be able to talk telepathically. There are still people that I can think about, and they'll text me, or I'll think about them and they'll call down to the house. So there's still people that I can do that with, and but that's how we were meant to communicate for the last thousands and thousands of years. We were supposed to be able to. We weren't supposed to be able to talk. We weren't supposed to have the need to talk to communicate. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm missing a load of these. Oh yeah, I will, Jen. I don't even remember who I was saying. Good. I'm glad. So you will be excited. So yeah, and that's, you see, you have to think how it is over there. It's completely different to what it is here. Like, we are such a world of over creation, over wanting, and we're, even though we don't think we're spoiled, we are spoiled. I could go on forever on how these things have come to pass with my conspiracy theories and all of that, which I will eventually get into with the Rothschilds and the Greenbergs, Bloombergs, Zuckerbergs. Zuckerberg is actually a Greenberg. All of those 12, 13 bloodlines. But yeah, it's all, life was changed because of all of these things, and the way we see life has changed because of all of these things. In fairness, if we had enough food, a roof over our heads, clothes on our backs, we should be happy. We don't need the brand new car. We don't need the brand new whatever. We want it, but we don't need it. So abundance to them is just something small, you know, a bit childlike, actually. You know, you could tell Unicorn you're bringing her to the shop for sweets, and you could tell another child that you're bringing them to the shop for sweets. Unicorn, because she's got the gift, she can pick up Nanny's cards and she can read them, and because she's got that gift and everything, sorry, I have this ergonomic chair. Look, you can see my bags and stuff for sending out makeup. Anyway, I have an ergonomic chair for my back. Although I suppose if I sat in it right, it probably would be good, but I can't see anything. So I have to sit up to read the comments. So you could say to her, bring it for sweets. Bring it to shops for sweets, right? So she'll pick one of two things. If she's feeling flashy, she'll want ice cream in a cup. If she's feeling just normal Luna self, she'll want a blue lolly. So for Luna, her abundance of sweets would cost less than €1. Whereas you could bring another child to the shop for sweets and your basket would be full. Does that make sense? And we are like children in candy shops as adults. It's just, well, we might go and we might buy a second-hand car. And I'm not sure how the license plates in the US and Canada are, but we have our year and then our county and then the number of car it was. So I'd be grand with they say about a 10-year-old car should get it through a few years. So I'd be grand with a 2013, 2012, 2013 car. Maybe 2014 if I'm pushing it. But you could bring another woman to the garage and she'll want her 2022 2, because the 2 means the second half of the year. Because we'd have 22-1 from January to June and 22-2 from July to December. And she'd want that car. Personally, so long as it'd go and I don't need to be a Flintstone, do me well. Actually, I can't drive anymore, so I don't even know why I'm going to talk about cars. But that's just an explanation. Now, I'm going to stop trying to... Me too. Me too. I like it. Girl, I dread to see what's going to happen to her in the future. When it all dries up, what she is... Oh, yes. I do remember now. Sorry now. I see, I don't remember readings I gave. Hi, Irish. How are you doing? So, there's a message at the start of this from a spirit, and I think you might know who it might be for, Irish. I'm not sure. It was definitely an Irish connection to the message, and I don't know the person that came to me. I don't know anything about them. Jen, victory. I'm not sure who the person... I don't know the person, but the message was specific for somebody. You might know them. I don't know. But I don't know them. So, and it was an Irish... It was for an Irish person, but... Sure, if you listen to it later on, you might hear it or that. I don't... Victory, Jen. Your desire is coming into fruition. Keep going on the path that you're being led. The there has to be more information than that, because that's very up in the air, really. Oh bloody, life goes on. Life goes on. I don't know where that came from. You're looking towards new ideas as well, Jen. Are you trying to change things up a bit? You're trying to change things up a bit, but where Team Psych World was told to slow down, you're told to get a little bit faster at it, because you're not you're very blasé and you're very stop procrastinating. And me, I've stopped procrastinating, but you have to stop procrastinating, right? Is there any more for Mo? For Mo. Hold on, wait, now I said that by mistake. Mo, going back to your studying and your education that you should be going into to try and get this person off your back, I would look into courses or night courses or work. I have a feeling this is going to come up from work. It's going to be a course that's put on by work, and you can do it through the working hours. It'll probably be assignments done at home and brought into work with you, but it's communications. You have to communicate more. That person is talking down to you. They're not being nice to you. You have to take on a course to get the words to stand up for yourself. The studying is happening, but it's in communications. Is to help you communicate correctly and communicate more often in the way that you're meant to. Girl. Jen Lou. Is there anything else for Jen? Jesus, and they all start falling out all the time. Have you heard about wedding yet? Oh. There'll be a wedding in the next 12 months announced. Oh, Daniel. I always get where the camera is wrong. Daniel is the archangel of marriage, and he usually is for announcing weddings. Look at me with me Freemason eye. He's usually the one to announce weddings. There's a different card that would right, well, it's going to happen. Was it postponed? More, that happens a lot. That actually happens a lot. And people that will come to me to have the readings done will come in and they'll say, but that's the reading you gave me the last time. And I'll say, but when were you here last? I was here like 6 weeks ago. And I'm like, it hasn't happened yet. You kind of have to leave it 6 to 8 months before you come back to me, because it hasn't happened yet. I'm not sure if the wedding was postponed or not, but you will be hearing about a wedding in the next 12 months. Happy occasion. Okay. It was postponed. So, yeah, it will happen. It's going to be happening. Oh, bloody. Does anybody know who sang that song? Because I would never have. I'm not even from that era. Oh, bloody. Oh, bloody. Life goes on. Oh, life goes on. I don't think I'm from that era. Don't know why I'm singing it. Oh, lovely story about a song. Well, it was a lovely story in the end. It was a song, and it was playing on my mind all day. And I was going on Facebook that night to do a reading, and it was one of those Irish country and western songs that you hear in the pub, and you try and get drunk so you don't have to listen to it. And it was in my head, and I couldn't get it out of my head. So when I started the reading, usually, as you all know, all the girls know, on Facebook, people jump on fairly fast when they know I'm doing cards on Facebook, because it's all Ballymatting people and such. And there I'm after doxing myself again. Anyway, they'll jump on fairly fast. So I said, look, there's a song in my head, and the only way I'm going to get it out of my head is if I sing it and somebody acknowledges it. So I sang it, and straight away a very good friend of mine from Dublin. Oh, you went back and listened. A good friend of mine from Dublin, it was her father's anniversary, and the song I was singing was a song her and her father used to jive to. And the song drove me demented all day long, but I was so happy that I made her glad and happy, that it was a good ending. She was so happy on his anniversary to get a song that I wouldn't sing. I wouldn't even know the words to. And it was a song that her and her dad would jive to. It was very, very, very touching. So if anybody knows that Oh Bloody Blada song, please let me know, because if that's in my head for the night, I'm going to take a sick tablet. And I'm going to stop now for my usual advertisement, not of water and ice. Oh, no. I'm only starting to cough again since you came back on. So now I know that message was for someone you know. Please take that coughing off me, and the yawning, and all that stuff, please. It's for me. Okay. Would you like a card to cheer you up? Angels, please cheer her up. Would you like a card to cheer you up after that message? I hope it was. I hope it was good. Sometimes I don't know. All right, so juror. You've had a bit of a hard time in the last couple of years. life's been rough for you. People have been protecting you, and you've been very protected in actual fact, but this person in particular has been looking after you. I know her name is don't think about the name. Because that name could be looked like, look, that name could look like something else, but it's actually, it's Anna, right? But it could look like Lana, but it's not, it's Anna. So don't look at the name. I would look at the steps and the wooden porch type thing. People have been looking out for you. So when things would be getting extremely tough, they would slightly turn around slowly. Did you notice them turning around? Yeah, you did. You noticed a little slight difference in what was happening around you, but not much. You were protected through it all, so you didn't get the brunt of everything that could have happened. It could have been a lot worse if it was let go by the people that were your spirits and your spirit guides that were looking out for you. This is all new to you. You knew about it. You knew it could happen. You knew that there were spiritual guides and spiritual people out there, but you didn't fully believe in it. So people are now showing you a different way of looking at it. And you're looking at spirits differently. You're looking at the angelic realm differently. You know there's people out there now where you would have been, yes, where you would have been a little bit more cautious. However, the part you don't know yet is you have the gifts. You've been handed down the gifts. And it was your family that would have put the thought into your head that the gifts that you had weren't real. But they've been handed down to ancestors. And you should look into it slowly. A lot of it can be very overwhelming because not only the fact that there's like a trillion different types of cards out there. There's unicorn cards, angel cards, fairy cards. What have I've tarot decks, I've different angel cards, I've goddess cards, Akashic records. I've that many cards in me drawers that I don't know. But it's better than you know. I don't know if you can read it because I'm holding it a bit queer, but I'll read it out to you. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Now I'm going to be starting to do meditation. I won't call it a class or a course because I'm not. I've just. I was a Buddhist for a while. I wasn't a full Buddhist, But I would go to, it was a gathering in Athlone of different minds, and we would meditate. We would give our offerings to Buddha at the end of it. Like whatever you could afford, €1. Well, it was pounds at the time, £1, £2, whatever. And you went in, you said your prayer, and got into your lotus position, and they had the bowls, ding, bing, those bowls, and they had chimes, and it was 2 hours of absolute heaven once a week. Now, I'm not going to be doing it that much. That was just for me. But I am going to be given slight ideas. I'm sorry, but this ergonomic chair is going to be ergonomic out the bloody bedroom window now very shortly, because it's killing me back. But I will be doing sort of meditation classes, sort of a meditation that you can do at home, easy, on your own. For other girls that I know as well that need it, like, you know, everybody kind of needs to meditate and take time out for themselves. So, oh my God, honest to God, I hate fibromyalgia. I hate vasculitis. I hate all the things. I hate them. I hate them. Right now, I am in the most agony I've been in maybe a week, and that's why I don't come on. That's the reason why I don't come in here as often. I want to come in every day. I love all the spirits come in the door to me, and even when I'm putting on my makeup, or if I'm researching something on the laptop and they'll come in and they'll chat to me, and my own family will chat to me, or they'll mess with me, like the little boy there into my ear, like they'll type stuff, and they'll mess on the laptop, or they'll knock stuff over, and oh no, but I love it, right? And the only thing that's stopping me coming in here and spending 24/7 in this room with my spirits and with my makeup and just chatting to the other world is the bloody illnesses and this bloody chair. I'll stand up and I'll be walking out the door to lie down in the bed to try and get the bottom of my spine just relaxed, and I'll be walking like a bent over duck. So with me after doing my whinge about my back, would anybody else like cards, or does anybody else want to know anything else? You can ask me a yes no question. I didn't bring in my my Dowson chain, but I can make one. I can take off the necklace. I can take off my necklace and ask yes no questions if you want. It's something I haven't done for you yet, actually, girls. And a lot of people do confuse me when they do that, because when I do it, I will ask. First of all, I put my elbow onto a table. I won't just hold it upright. I will ask to show me yes and to show me no. And then I'll know where to go from there. So I'll know if it swings in a circle or if it goes forward and back. So other people not asking what's yes and no, I don't know how they're able to tell the difference. I have to ask to make sure I'm right. I think we're done. Really? I think that's it. Here I go once again with my suitcase in my hand, and I'm running down. No problem, Irish. Not a problem at all. Thank you, Mo. I'm glad I helped you. And if my back has manners tomorrow night, or I might get, I might just get some of that Flamagel. I might just get that put on my lower back. As my kids say, my butt knuckle. Not the kids. When my youngest lad, he had names for the queerest parts of the body. No, he had the queerest names for different parts of the body. His leg, he didn't have a shin. Although now he has a snake, and he has snake, and he calls the snake shin because he has no legs. But if he fell, he'd come running in, and Mommy, I'm after hurting my foot knee. I hurt my foot knee. And that was his shin. Do you know, right, those bones right down at the bottom of your spine? Well, what's wrong with mine are from the fibromyalgia. The nerves are trapped between fibromyalgia and vasculitis cause arthritis. That's the problem. So the nerves are trapped between the coccyx, and the arthritis has fused around the nerve, so the nerves can't be taken out. Tullamore were going to operate, and I heard bad stories about this particular operation, so I said good luck. Welcome, Jen. Absolutely welcome, Team Psych Ward. So I said good luck to you. I'm not having that operation done. But that's where the pain is, and he used to call that his butt knuckle, the coccyx. And that's where the pain gets me in this chair. And I paid a fortune for it. I should have just got a gaming chair, but because it was ergonomic for your spine. But as I say, if I sit back in how I'm supposed to sit back in it to be comfortable, I'm blind. I can't see a thing. So I have to sit up to read and be able to see anything. And I couldn't get on the laptop, so I'm on the phone. So the words, the messages are even smaller. See, as soon as I start talking, I can't shut up. Samantha, time for you to go back into your bed and so you can get rid of this pain. And all the good YouTubers will be coming on shortly now anyway, so you don't want to be missing all the good fun. And I think that's everybody that's been on that I've said goodbye to, and everyone said goodbye to me. So I shall finish it off, and I shall talk to you all very soon. Love and light.